Yeah, did you watch it? So I guess the question, in the last 2 to possibly 3 weeks, has anyone watched anything we weren't collectively watching that was like ongoing?
I watched the first episode of RWBY Ice Queen.
Oh, the like hour and a half one? Because it's like episode 1 through 3.
I just watched the first episode.
So
it's on Crunchyroll.
Was it like 20 minutes or was it like an hour though?
I think it was like 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because they released like 1 through 3 at once at one point.
Yeah.
In like one video file.
Oh no, it's separate ones.
Okay.
I watched it because obviously we're all hanging out whenever RWBY came out. We all watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched it consecutively for a long time.
Up through like what, season
5,
3?
3 or 5 or 3 or 4, I think.
Somewhere in there.
We had watched it regularly
for a hot minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
It started
probably after Monty died.
We watched it like I think another season or 2 after he died.
Yeah. I think we're probably just like 1 or 2, maybe 3 seasons behind. I don't know how far they are in now.
I don't know.
Like 9,
I think we're pretty fucking far behind.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay. Well, we're further behind than I thought we were.
Yeah.
But I watched the first episode because I kept seeing it on the it's on the updated list on Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
And like, well, like obviously, nothing's dubbed. It's just in Japanese audio, Japanese voice acting cast. Pretty good cast though. I was watching it today, just because I remember watching that first episode so many times. And so basically, this first episode, do you remember the red, white, and black trailers that they had on YouTube that introduced the characters before the actual show?
Oh yeah.
They kind of put that all into one episode because it was like Weiss and her fighting that fucking like night thing that was in there. The train scene with Blake,
the club scene with Yang.
See, they didn't have that in there, so I didn't know. I don't know why they left that one out. But it was basically it was basically those trailer character intros, and then it was RWBY at the dust shop whenever what's his name,
Torchwick.
Yeah, Torchwick, that's the one.
Roman Torchwick.
I think that's a Pokemon. Thank you.
Yeah, Torchick's up there robbing stores.
But it's pretty, it looks really good. It's animated really well. It looks really cool. Kind of excited to see it. Don't know if I want to go back and watch the original because it's really dated CG.
So that's a question, because this will kind of bleed into what I wanted to talk about with Trigun's new Stampede trailer. Do you prefer this new animation or the old RWBY animation?
I mean, even when RWBY came out, it was kind of rough.
Okay,
but it had a charm about it, I think. Plus, we all really liked Rooster Teeth, so it was kind of like
it was easier for us to just kind of get past it.
To accept it because it was something that we consumed anyway.
So I've watched a little bit of it. Like, I've seen not all of the Weiss fight, but I saw a good portion of it, and I watched like the comparison of the Nevermore fight, the big bird thing.
Yeah,
there are some scenes in there that look really fucking like the budget hits. They put money into it, but a lot of it just seems very like, I don't know if it's like I'm trying to expect the old stuff or the new stuff. Like, there's just a disconnect for me that it doesn't look bad, but some characters look better. Like, Weiss looks fine. Weiss is actually like probably one of the better ones. RWBY, I cannot like look at RWBY for very long. It's like her eyes, since they like made them more predominantly gray, look soulless, and it's like she looks very flat faced as well. And I'm like, I don't understand.
She's supposed to have like the silver eyes, right?
Yeah, but it was like
doesn't come across well.
Her eyes are bigger in the show.
Yeah, I think it makes her face look flatter, because like Weiss doesn't have that issue for the most part. And there are parts in that Nevermore fight where it's not an issue and like the animation is like spot on, but there's some that aren't.
So did they got to the Nevermore fight in the new one?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know how far past that they are, but that has been animated because I've seen a bunch of like comparison videos.
Crunchyroll's only got 3 episodes.
But I mean, it looks
Yeah,
fine.
I haven't checked it out yet.
It was worth checking out. I thought. It was
Yeah,
pretty
I think part of it has just been like my ADHD's been fucking going crazy. Where it's just like, yeah, I can't watch anything subtitled because like I'm going to be doing other things.
good. Yeah, I'm gonna have my phone in my hand.
Yeah, I will have my phone out. I will be playing a different game. I'll have my Switch. I'll grab my guitar. Like I have to be doing something else. I can't just sit there and watch and read. It's just like, wait, you want me to use my eyes and ears for this? You get one or the other, man.
Not both. I think honestly, since we're familiar enough with the story, like I didn't have any issue just like watching the YouTube comparison and being like, that looked cool. It's like, you know what the Nevermore fight is. Like, there's no real story thing. You could just kind of like throw it on and not pay attention to the subtitles because it doesn't really matter what they're saying. It's cool that it exists. Just, you know.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting because it got really popular in Japan.
Yeah, Japan was like, yo, we're about this.
They're like, oh, this is an American anime.
Yeah, they're like, what? How'd that work?
But yeah, I remember when Lindsay was talking about like how crazy it got popular in Japan and they weren't expecting it to.
I wonder if it's more popular than King of the Hill. King of the Hill is apparently also really big in Japan. I don't know, just strange thing.